Should we switch places or?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
We're fine. Okay. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let's find out the name of our main person for the night.
Hey guys, this is Keith Mackler, aka the Bald Man. Cheers.
What are you doing here today?
I'm helping to put this shoot together for ScottishKiltShop.com. I've kind of become their spokesman, which I'm really amped about because it's a great product and. Yeah, we did not coordinate this. We're wearing the same outfit to the party. I just want to let you know we didn't write each other an email about that. But
do you think when you walk in something like this and you flash in front of the audience like female, we can get in trouble?
I wouldn't advise that. I would maybe put a feeler out first. I'd be like, hey guys, cool if I, you know what I mean?
But usually, the old time when guys wear the cap and the little nod that you do with the hat would be a signal of respect and attention and paying attention. Would that be a signal like that I might be interested if that's something a new culture?
I like that as a greeting. You know what I mean? Instead of tip my head, evening, man, I go, how you doing? You know what I mean? I feel like it is kind of, it's a nice way to say howdy, good evening or good morning.
But when the girls wear skirts, sometimes they don't wear pants. And you never know until the wind comes along. Right. Do you think wearing skills for the guys, it gets a little bit female attention because they might think in their behind, what if the wind comes and this guys will flash? I can find out how well he's equipped. If he
well, there's definitely a curiosity factor I think that plays into this. Much like a young girl who's perhaps watching a horse race, but it's just. It's something that I'm willing to deal with, if somebody catches a glimpse. I'm not ashamed. I do, however, wear undergarments at all times. I think it's advisable, especially when you're standing over a subway grate like Marilyn Monroe and 7-Year Itch. It's preferable to have, not something constricting, but something that holds everything together. You know what I'm saying?
The folks who wear skills like you and I, it requires a little bit of confidence and self-awareness to wear something like that, or it's more like to get attention and look at me, I can be different. What kind of person is behind the skill? The person who wears it constantly on daily basis.
The person that shops at Scottish Kilt Shop, I think, is definitely an individualist. They know who they are, they know their style. And they want something that's kind of familiar, but kind of new. You know what I mean? Because we're following the Scottish tradition and everything's down to a T. All the tartans in the store. Over 200, by the way. I'm just saying, if anybody's watching this, maybe it's just me and you having a conversation. Oh, wait, hi, there are people. But I'm saying, it is... it's a site for people who are not afraid to be on the cutting edge, of fashion and maybe catch a little slice because you will get cut in the real world. So,
do you think
I'm there?
Do you think skills at some point get shorter or longer? Is there like a tendency in the length?
I tend to wear a little bit of a longer kilt, but I'm thinking of going shorter because I want to show off these calves. And you can't buy this, people. Yeah. That comes from 25 years of pounding the pavement and also doing double bass drumming, which I was talking to another model here who's also a drummer. This provides such a nice, so much mobility and so much freedom of movement that this is perfect for somebody like me who's like playing music, walking the streets, maybe skateboarding, maybe doing some extreme sports, but also like, if I'm just walking into town to go to the post office, you know what I mean? It's nice. You feel a little breeze. It makes you feel alive.
For our viewers, is there any advice which of the models that we see here today, the most sellable, the most popular, which one would you recommend to start to wear? Like, how do you build a collection of skills? Let's say I want to have like 5-6 different ones for different days, for different occasions. How do you build your skill collection? Guys have pants, but when you start collecting those and having your own look, you need more than one pair.
Sure. That's what's cool about kilts is that there's so many varieties. I mean, it's like there's utility kilts, there's fashion kilts, there's stonewash kilts, there's cotton kilts, there's party kilts, there's business kilts. So you can literally have 365 kilts, one for each day, and you'll never repeat one. But there are certainly some classics that stand out. I like that traditional Scottish tartan. I'm trying to find the one that's from my actual family. It's a little hard to track down. We're always adding more, so anyone could be popping up at any moment. I like the stonewash denim kilt for sure. That one to me is kind of like an alternative rocker kind of thing. And then I'm seeing like these solid green kilts. It's almost like in a uniform, like in a kind of a military Boy Scout kind of tradition that just brings to mind kind of like efficiency and toughness and stick-to-itiveness, you know what I mean, that I think is there in the mind of the kilt user. So the hybrid kilts are also really cool because that's like a tartan and then a denim together. So it's kind of like, tartan in the streets, denim in the sheets. You know what I mean? So that's always cool. Switch up on them.
For the guys like me who are in the army, who are serious, who do martial arts, skills are kind of comfortable in terms of when I go and I know that I'm gonna fight and I need my leg movement. I might consider this over the pants, so it kind of gives a little bit to the other side that I can move faster and I have that. Do you think that would be something that helps to prevent the fight before it starts?
Besides the intimidation factor of somebody looking at you and going, this guy's got a kilt, he must be a bad mother, you know what I'm talking about. There's also such a range of movement that you can have in the kilt that you can do damage to somebody in a way that you can't when you're wearing pants. I mean, and to be honest, it's basically like you're a naked warrior. You can unleash that primitive instinct to the fight or flight, you know what I mean? In this case, fight. And you can stick that little scabbard in the sock, pull that out, you know what I mean, like a real Scotsman, and that would send him to the hills. So absolutely.
Thank you so much for the insights. Hopefully you can go to our website and see more details about the skills and what's available. Thank you, guys. Cut.
Thank you.
Okay.
You are passing. Watch out.